Gotcha. Yeah, it's possible when the results are actually out. Me hearing that as an investor, I'm like, okay, who cares? At least for now. Again, nothing has actually happened. If something
Okay.
happens when the
Right.
trial like concludes and they're like, hey, you have to pay this amount of money and then you can't do this anymore, then that'll look bad because then that's going to affect the revenue. But as of
Okay.
now, it's just
I
like
see what you're saying.
it's just talk.
I got you. I got you. I have another question, if you don't mind.
Mhm.
One of Tesla's competitors, Lucid, um, long story short, it seems that the Saudi Arabian government just keeps fueling their balance sheet. And there was another report 2 days ago that another 1.5 billion or 1.2 billion from the Saudi Arabian government is getting pushed into Lucid to keep them going. And I mean, I live in Philly, and in the last year, I've seen a lot of Lucids around the area. Like, it's like sort of reminiscent when Tesla first started selling and we started seeing Teslas everywhere.
Mhm.
And I was just curious what you think of the company in general, because I feel as if they have a very nice product. It's really nice, but on the flip, it's like no one's really buying it like Teslas, and they're so expensive as well. Do you think that it's I guess like a, a profitable company in the making?
Um, I- all I can say to that really is I'm invested in them, not that much, just like as like a lottery
Mhm.
ticket.
Okay.
Um, will they do fantastic? I personally I hope so. Although the stock is
Right.
doing absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much my take on it because they're just hemorrhaging money at this point.
Yeah.
And the only thing that's even keeping them alive is the injection over and over and over with the Saudis.
Mhm.
So, um, so in that sense, let me zoom in real quick. In that sense, that's something that's keeping them alive. Yeah, the car is expensive, but which will make sense. They're a luxury EV brand.
Right.
The only problem, like, as we know, is just staying alive until they can turn a profit. Because Tesla, well, I will say this, Lucid in and of itself, from what I know, is just an electric car company, and that's it. But Tesla does a lot of other things besides make the cars. Like a lot of
Right.
Tesla's money, from what I remember, comes from like government funding for different projects and things like that. As opposed to Lucid, it's literally just, hey, here's an EV company, and that's it.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah, because Tesla has their solar roof. They've got a bunch of stuff. I agree with that.
yeah, so in this case, it's really just if Lucid can survive, um, if Lucid can survive most of this until they turn a profit, hopefully eventually, but we'll
Mhm.
definitely have to see what happens in the upcoming years. The only like I guess really, really, really speculative trades, or I guess investments rather, in my port is Lucid and let's see, uh, QuantumScape. QuantumScape is a solid state battery company.
Okay.
Now, I only got 50 shares so far at 585. I'm gonna get more if it goes back to $5. I'll probably maybe get like 150 shares maximum. I'll sacrifice 700 to $1,000 on it as a lotto.
Mhm.
Some things from what I remember, I think they have enough cash to last like the next 4 or 5 years. So hopefully by then the technology becomes more commercial and gets integrated because, if solid state batteries replaced ion batteries or lithium batteries rather that we have now in our devices, that can be extremely good for us, at least for the investors anyway. Because I think QuantumScape is
Right.
one of the leading makers of solid state batteries.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I was just Lucid's I really like the cars. And I was just yeah, I like Peter Rawlinson as well, the CEO. He's an engineer by trade, so um I really enjoy his sort of like YouTube talks and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, definitely a great team on the Lucid end, I would say.
Well, I'm not sure how much truth there is to it because Peter says that he was, and then Elon says that he wasn't. But supposedly, Peter was the lead engineer on the Model S when he was at Tesla. And I guess him and Elon, they don't see eye to eye. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way with the way the Lucid looks.
I will say this though, having seen more than a few of them pop up in this area recently, I almost feel like they're too nice to be driven around. They just like you see one and you're like, wow, that looks really nice. But then me personally, I look at it and I'm like, I would never drive that around. I would be so scared to crash it or somebody ding it. It's just so good looking that
Oh
it's
yeah.
like, wow. Yeah.
You get a ding on that, it's like 20K that you got to spend out of pocket. That's the only
Yeah,
thing. If I was fancy enough to get one, I would definitely do that, but I'm gonna get a Kia EV6 instead. At least I want to see what the technology looks next year before I commit to it.
I like those new Kias as well. The Ionic 5s or 4s, the Hyundais,
Oh yeah,
the
those
sort
are
of
super
hatchback
clean.
ones. Yeah, those are really nice. I like those a lot, but um, I'm nowhere near being able to get one of them. So
Hey,
one day,
once you get the trading stuff down packed, you can get that in about half a year. You just pay it cash.
I hear you, man. I will say, ever since coming into Cerulean and focusing a lot more on the strat, especially with I guess for me, slowing down and just making sure to take good signals, with time frame continuity and good combos and stuff like that. Um, I feel personally like my progress, even though I'm not like extremely profitable yet, but I'm not hemorrhaging and losing like I used to because I'm making better decisions. So I'm gonna get there.
Beautiful, great to hear. That's really all it is just um managing all that. Because I always find like on Reddit and stuff like that, as you would know, they're like, yeah, go through this book and go through that and like read this technical analysis book by this guy and that guy. And maybe it works. Maybe I just been using the strat so much that I got brainwashed that like anything else is useless to a degree because everything works when it comes to trading. It's just what works best for you. And for
Right.
me, the strat is already super simple, so why complicate it?
Yeah, I'm of the same mindset. Keep it simple, stupid, right?
Literally. And that's it. Because I used to be Mr. Spaghetti lines everywhere on the screen and like RSI and MACD and stochastics and momentum oscillator.
EMA 21, EMA the 34. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't do that. My eyes just get so crossed.
Hmm. And then you have two indicators saying go long, and then you have the other indicator saying go short. So it's like, all right, what do I do?
Right. Yeah, I pulled today. I'm reading the Candlestick Trading Bible, so we're gonna make a dent in it, like 168 pages. So
You only need to get to page, I think, 121, because then they start
okay,
talking about strategy, which obviously you can just disregard.
okay, okay,
So
good to know. Sweet.
let's see, I think I have it up here somewhere. I'm only going to be trading Tesla options wise today, and obviously YM. I just have Nvidia here just because, but We'll see what happens. In ICT terms, apparently, I like not to go into the day thinking this because I don't want to be biased in a direction. But ICT says that Thursdays is like trend reversal Thursday. So we've been going down, so we should be going up today. Again, I'm only doing what the chart tells me because I don't like being biased. So we'll see. If we do trigger up, it's just going to be a W on a higher time frame. Yeah, looking at the candlestick Bible, you can stop. You can stop like at 121, 119. Because then it starts talking about, actually, let me double check this. Might be even earlier. You can stop at page 112. They start talking about how to trade specific signals and stuff like that.
112. Okay.
All right, let's see if this fills me for the long on YM. My alerts on the chart for YM, those are my trade triggers. So pretty much it's off the watch list as always. We'll see what happens. We have news at 10, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, we have news at 10. It's not really any crazy news. Just like, I think, yellow folder. Let me see. Today is the 8th. Yeah, just yellow folder news, nothing crazy. The biggest thing was
Well, what?
unemployment. If whoever trades the afternoon, watch out for 1:01 p.m.
For why was it like a 15 minutes entry or was it your 4 hour entry? Since we gap up a little bit, or gap then.
Well, we gapped up, but there's no gap up on the 4 hour.
Okay.
So it's always, I always take my levels off the 4 hour.
Okay.
If there's a gap up on the 4 hour, then I'll be a little annoyed because it's like that goes one of my trades out of the day, which is fine. There's other setups, but I'd rather be done quicker. Oh, this triggered earlier than I thought. Whoops, I messed up on that order. Let's bring this. All right, so we're in on the 4 hour.
So basically for MY, it was the same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Order filled.
All right, we're in this long trade on YM. Let's see what the market wants to do to us today. And as always, either we win or we lose. Can't control that. There's broader information up here at 9.2. So instead of getting 50 points, I'm just going to move my stop to, or my first target at 92 at this broader information in case we get rejected there. That'll be my first target. All right. Let's see. So that one is in. Let's go here. Oh yeah, I had a meeting at 11 today. Good thing I have a calendar.
What's your target for YM?
My first target is 39292 at this broader information that's right up here.
Okay, 392.
So basically when it hits
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Jesus, that scared the hell out of me. All right. When it hits this price, that's the first target. All right, let's hope they don't sell off with all these short little wicks.
Order filled.
Cool. All right.
Order filled.
Target one got hit. The auto trail is kicked in. So this is a winning trade. We don't need to do anything else. The auto trail has my stop at 39272.
So basically, you have some runners now.
Yep, for the 100-point target.
You're still in on what?
Stop filled.
I just got stopped out for my runners. So
You heard that, see?
what happened?
You're still in on YM for an hour?
Nah, it took me out. Don't let it go red. Quick little
Nah, I had the
250.
same target as you.
Oh, cool. So yeah, we straight then.
Yep.
Nice little 250 bucks. I'll take that in 15 minutes.
Not bad.
Nice little 22 bucks, 15 minutes.
Yep, hold on. I gotta make a call real quick. Shout out to Broader Informations.
Or
What? Trying to see where you saw the more information because I didn't have it.
Well, yeah, you have to draw it. It's not gonna be on your chart.
Yeah, of course. I didn't draw it yet, so that's what I'm saying. I want to look for it to see where you got it. Did you draw it from the 4 hour time frame as well? Your broad information?
The yearly all the way down to the daily. This specific one here is a weekly one drawn from 2 months ago.
Okay, so you always leave yours on. You don't delete them. Okay.
You,
Yes, I
you,
didn't draw
you
mine far enough back. Yeah, I don't have that one either.
say it again, Mooch?
I was gonna say, I guess I didn't draw my BFs far enough back because I didn't have that one either.
Well, this weekly one, so I go 2 years back minimum for the weekly. So this is only 2 months. So you should definitely at least have that one
Really?
till 7.
What are you going for? CC on a 5 minute?
Let's see.
Looking like it might be a little nice little clean TCO.
I would say so.
What was that?
No, I would definitely say so. I was just distracted. Adela gave me a call, so I don't know.
Yo, I'm good, right? I left the trade. Remember when we were doing the ATM? I left the trade open. That doesn't close my account, right?
What do you mean?
Like when we were doing the ATM settings, I had a buy stop like super high up on the chart
Oh no,
overnight.
that's only if it gets you into the trade and then you keep the trade overnight from 5 to 6. So just make sure to cancel that one.
Thank God. It scared me because see how I turned off the privacy settings?
Mhm.
My screen was like different when I logged in. So I'm like, did these dudes?
Yeah, just hit the
Look.
gray thing for the settings, like the exit at market and close all, so all the orders get canceled.
Uh-huh.
What's up, Desi? It's Rob.
Hey, how you doing, Ron?
All good, all good. Just doing a quick check-in. You going live every day or just some days of the week?
Nah, it's very rare that I go live. So the next time I'll be live is this Friday, and then I'm not too sure when the next time I'm gonna go live again.
Well,
I gotta
I'm
get
gonna
back.
I'm gonna push you. You're gonna try to do like maybe Tuesday or Wednesday.
Maybe
Do it.
I'll send you a voice note after I'm done here.
Got you.
Oh yeah, this TTO's cooked.
Yeah.
They said, "No, we ain't waiting for you."
Advent. What do you follow Sarah's 50% rule? Just curious.
For the stop loss.
No, so Sarah, the strat sniper, has that the outside sort of outside bar rule where,
Oh, like taking the
yeah,
outside bar before it turns into an outside bar. I probably did it like
yeah,
twice. Personally, I don't like it too much because, you know, yes, there's a chance it'll become an outside bar. I just never take the pre-outside bar trades. Maybe like once in the last 2 years I've tried it, but
okay,
not my cup of tea. It works, of course, just, not my cup of tea.
understood.
What's that strategy called for that outside bar? Power or something?
Well, it's part of
Yeah.
it's part of the strat. The three bar is basically like right now, when this candle went 3-2 down, it reversed, and when it broke 50% of the previous bar, it has a chance to become another 3 bar, as we can see here. So you would have entered in like halfway through this candle before it broke the upside, and you will be in that trade right now.
Yeah, I sort of did a quick scalp with Apple because it opened above yesterday's at- on 4 hour on Apple yesterday it was a 3-1. So then this morning it opened up above the one, but then came back down. Like I scalped it really quick for 20%.
Nice.
but I didn't wait for it to reach the outside because it never became a 3 candle. So usually, like, I hear you when you say like it's not guaranteed, but like if it does do that, I'll try to scalp it sometimes.
Yeah, because for me, I'm very like technical in the sense of I have to see, all right, which specific time frame does it happen on the most, which is more reliable, what's the probability that it happens and stuff like that. And then once I get that info,
Okay.
then um I'll be more willing to take those more. I just haven't sat down like done those calculations.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Well, YM would have hit our 100-point target if we didn't get stopped, but I am still grateful for what we made. I'll leave it at that.
One thing I realized is, I guess, because on Ninja Credit, because you know they have those extension hours automatically. I guess this is why my entries and your entries are different for YM, basically.
Well, yeah, the 4 hour for the extended hours always be different than the regular hours, but that's why you can either use, I think there might be an option on NinjaTrader, I think, to set regular trading hours. If not, if
Okay.
you use TradingView or something else, then you could just set your chart to regular hours so you can get the proper levels. Or if you want to be lazy, just reference my watch list because the numbers are there anyway.
Gotcha. So you will say basically the doing the regular is better, basically.
Well, it's better. It's you have to do that because with the strat, we do not use extended hours at all, ever.
Yes, that's true. Okay. So basically, if you're following the strat rules, it's better to use those entries with the regular. Okay, got it.
Yeah. There are some people who use extended hours and it works for them, but I just prefer to just do it as it's taught and just keep it like that.
Yeah, because the entry for the extended for that one, it was basically 39073.
Let's see. I have this bottom chart right here is my extended hour one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 39. Was that?
073.
I have 39109 for the 4 hour
Three.
entry. That was at
Okay, because so when I'm on extended, right, or electronic, I'm on the 1400 hour candle basically.
so my increments look like they're at 1 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and then 9 in the morning.
It's kind of different.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Thinkorswim sometimes has maybe just might be my settings.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Show aggregation. Oh, that's why. Let's apply. Let's do this. Oh, the same thing. It's weird.
Interesting. Yeah. Because when I'm using the 4 hour candle on the extended hours, I usually use the hour from
Yeah,
basically 2 o'clock to 6 p.m. Basically, I use that candle
yeah.
basically.
If I do on TradingView, it'll be like NinjaTrader, where it's like 2 a.m., 6 a.m., 10 a.m., and so on and so forth. Every 4 hours on the 4 hour.
Yeah.
Where it looks like
Exactly.
Thinkorswim is like an odd time. I got to see what's up with that.
Okay.
So
Yeah, there's a big difference because now I'm on your regular, right? When I use the regular, I guess I would have used, let me see which candle. I guess the 130 candle, basically, that one.
Mhm.
Let's see. Okay, let me see. Okay, 4 hours. So Wednesday, the 130 candle. All right. So the entry would have been like 39,247. Then you say you had the bar information target. Okay. All right, thank you.
Of course. All right, we got news in 6 seconds. Let's see it do probably nothing. Well, the 4 hour trigger is done, so I'm gonna go down to the 5 minute here, make this the 15 minute.
Triggered in on ES 4 hour.
Nice.
What do you think should be my target?
I think for ES, when my student was back testing this, I think you take profit every 5 points. It goes in your favor, which is 25 bucks.
That would be
So if you got in at 92, like 97 would be your first target, I think. A 10 man on Nvidia's chart on the bottom right, that that alert I have, that's the 50% if it breaks above that. So let's see if it turns into a 3.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna look at that on my chart too.
That's how they feel. They couldn't just give us a nice TTO to get in and catch that 100-something point candle. Word. Well, there's the first target that hit Mike on ES.
Mhm.
If you haven't taken profit yet and you want to see if more juice is taken out of it, you can move your stop like to a point or two in profit, leave with like 10 bucks. And if it hits the 10-point target, then
I already took profit.
oh, in that case, never mind.
2 for 2, man. 2 for 2.
Yep.
So you guys do the same thing again for ES, the 4 hour entry, same thing basically.
Well, yeah, I taught him from knowing absolutely nothing 3 months ago, so I just have him do exactly what I do. All right, Nvidia broke that 50%. Let's see if we turn into a 3 bar. I'm not in the trade. I'll tell you that. I'm not in the trade. If it becomes a 3 bar, I will probably take the trade. If Tesla triggers me in first, I will leave Nvidia alone. So whichever one triggers long first, I'm taking.
Hey, Edmund, can I say something real quick? I just want to say thank you first of all, and I appreciate you because I'm 2 for 2 this morning, and it's because of just listening to your videos and watching your videos. Like I use the SATI indicator right now to like the ATR indicator to basically take profit for a SPY,
Mhm.
and like yeah, it's like ridiculously like simple. So thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Of course, man, my pleasure. That's what I'm here for, just to make things simple. Because I wouldn't say everybody. My original mentor from 4 years ago, he helped, but it was still like kind of all over the place for me. So I'm like, let me just make it as simple as I can for people, especially when they're starting. Because I'm I'm not saying that I want to change the industry because that would be extremely arrogant of me to say. More so, I just want to give new traders a solid foundation. Then you can explore other things if you want. Because I keep on seeing all these things like, for new traders, like, and I'm like, that's too much information. Just keep it simple. Just do this and that, and that's it. I'll see how long it can last before all the trading subreddit groups ban me. The weekly chart, that's not what I want.
Honestly, I think the biggest thing for me was time frame continuity and how much it makes sense to play in that direction. It always comes back to like friend is your friend, friend is your friend.
Oh, 100%. Because I'll be like, oh my God, SPY's RSI is at 95. Let's short it because it has to go down. It's like it absolutely does not need to go down. It's gonna keep on going up if it wants to.
That was me like a month or 2 months ago. I was like, there's gonna be some sort of pullback, and it just kept going up and up and up. And I'm just like, huh? Like,
Mhm. That's how it is.
Did you guys get in any of these days recently or the market pump in the last couple of minutes?
All I did today was take a trade on YM on off the 4 hour, the trigger. And I'm just waiting for Nvidia or Tesla to decide what it wants to do. Nvidia did trigger short, but I was looking at Tesla. So if Nvidia triggers long off this 4 hour or Tesla, I'll take that long. But I haven't done anything besides that. I'm not sure if anybody else here is trading any other options. Well, I think
Yeah,
Tan
I took
Man
the-
traded SPY, he mentioned.
yeah,
Thanks to you. I was about to be out the market, but because you mentioned about the reversal Thursday, I said, let me take a look, and I just caught 20% on Google, but it just flew out of nowhere. The market just pumped.
Nice.
So, but I'm definitely out. And then I took the Intel put, but it got out, that reversed. But I got out before that reversal. So I wasn't aware that, that reversal Thursday thing. So I'll keep an eye out.
Well, I will say this, so you don't go in biased. You weren't here in the beginning when I was talking about that, or maybe you were. I have it in the back of my head, but like, don't go into it thinking, oh, we've been bearish all week, we're gonna be bullish today, because there's always that chance that it might continue bearish.
Yeah, you know what it is? Like if I do well, if I'm in and out of a trade, most of the time I'm out by like 10 o'clock in the morning. But I do see some A plus setups sometimes at 10:15 sometimes, but I don't force it. But I do see these reversals. So you're just cognizant. I just saw something on Google that I really, really liked, and it pulled back, and I said, you know what? My stop loss won't be too bad here. So I took it on a pullback, and then boom, out of nowhere, I think the whole market just took off. So I got blessed on that one. But I did keep in mind what you said, but only for A plus setups only.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do
exactly.
the gambling shit I used to do.
Yeah, definitely not. Like if it's gonna be a good day, let's say I missed the 4 hour, I'll just look for the TTO to get in on the bullish trend, because if it is gonna be a bullish day, there's gonna be a TTO that prints somewhere. There was already one that printed for YM. I don't like these TTOs where it's like a 3 up. Like I'm literally getting in at the high of day. Where if it printed a hammer here, that I would have taken that long up. But yeah, now it's just a waiting game at this point.
Tesla looking at.
I'm still waiting for that break on the 4 hour. I'm going long as soon as it breaks 196.87. All right, let's see. So the W is done on the 1 hour. If it does reverse, I probably won't take this anyway because that retracement is too deep. I prefer it to be somewhere near the center. I want the 50 fib to kind of be in the center of the W, which it isn't here. So yeah, we'll see. I'm just gonna watch that retracement because it's not my preferred version. I'll live trade tomorrow, but it'll be on YouTube. The only thing I don't like about YouTube is that you guys can't get on voice. What I'll probably do is I'll make a Zoom link. So if you do want to talk, you can like join the Zoom link and be on YouTube at the same time, or either one, I guess, is fine. That way we can chop
sounds
it
good.
up,
Thanks, bro.
of course.
Yeah, when you were on YouTube last, I was there too. That YouTube's username is Dinky. So I just don't want to put my real name out there on YouTube.
No, I hear you.
That's cesspool. No, I'm joking. YouTube school.
I would say this, being on the internet, you got to be a little resilient because people are going to talk a lot of crap.
I used to frequently try to be on Reddit, but my goodness gracious, what a
Oh yeah,
I-
they'll crucify you.
a negative ball of energy that just like snowballs so quickly.
Mhm.
It feels like Reddit's the place where everybody wants to go to just vent frustration without like any kind of constructive like behavior. Sometimes. There's some subreddits that are ridiculously nice and helpful, but
Yeah, definitely depending where you go. People can be a little out of pocket, as they say.
what was AMC, right? AMC was doing the whole like they were trying to do the GME short squeeze thing. Yeah, that AMC subreddit is bad. I haven't looked at it for like a year and a half, but when I was on there, I was like, nope, not dealing with
Yeah,
this.
yeah, there's a bunch of them that I just make sure to mute or like ignore to not show up on my feed because it's just obviously it's irrelevant. And people in
Mhm.
there hoping for a pipe dream, I'm like, well, while you're hoping for the pipe for a dream, you should be doing this too.
Yeah, I think what bothers me most is how illogical that subreddit became when it started out as a like, you know, we're in here for life-changing money thing, and then it was like, it's gonna happen, and then it was like, well, I'll just pass these shares on to my grandchildren to cash in. It was like, what are you talking? What?
Yep. It's like, hey, it's gonna happen. Meanwhile, the CEO is like diluting shares every other month.
Yeah, you don't care about you all. He cares about the company, like.
Yep. Will another GME happen in our lifetime? Probably. I don't know what it's gonna be though. So we'll
I bet it'll
have-
happen when we least expect it.
Yep. Wasn't there something that happened recently? Well,
Maybe about a month ago, there was some sort of like something happening. I think it had gone up to like $10, but then like I don't know if I look at the chart real quick. Not that long ago, there was this huge sort of like uptick in all these meme stocks. And I think, oh, it was that dude, Roaring Kitty, when he came back online and started
oh yeah,
uh,
yeah. That's
when he
what it
started
was.
tweeting and all of that, that's when it started like really, really pumping. And that was chart now. Back in May. Yeah, in May it went all the way up to 11, 12. It went up all the way up to 12. Yeah. So that sort of injected a lot more like I want to say confidence, but maybe delusion into the AMC subreddit again. But
Mhm.
I mean, you're talking about going up to $12 when it got diluted to the point of being what, like 100% less than what it was. So
Yep.
pretty much where it went from. So $12 would equal $1.20 before dilution. Yeah, nice.
Classic. All right, Tesla is $1 away from triggering long. Let's see what we get. Now we don't have any other crazy news. Let's see. Yeah, nothing else. Just have natural gas storage in 15 minutes, but that shouldn't affect us at all. The next news is going to be at 1, but I'll be long gone by then. If Tesla does trigger, my stop loss will be might do a $3 stop loss or 3 delta stop loss. I might do 2 because 3 might be too much for this contract. So do something like this. Yeah, so my stop will be at 194.78 if we trigger long. And then of course the first target is $1 after it triggers us in. I usually make it $1 for the watch list so people who don't know how the strat works, at least they can leave with something if it goes against them. but usually I'll go for like $1.50 or $2 for the first target, at least for Tesla anyway. So, but for today, since I don't really want to be here that long. I'll probably start taking profit at that first contract or that first dollar. Oh, we got an order filled. Nice.
Yes, sir, that was me. I kind of like the bullish side for MES and YMQ on the 1 hour.
Let's see what we got. Oh, cool. 15-minute triggered up. The 1 hour, well, I gotta go on extended hours. Hello. Yeah, everything's pretty much bullish. Wait, what alert just went off? Was that MES? I'm not sure what your exact price was for MES. Looking at the 15-minute, I would have gotten in at 53065. Hit the first target of being up 5 points. Definitely wouldn't let that go red. But
Yeah, my target would be basically 5323.
gotcha. So not bad. All right, let's go back to Young Money. There's a TTO on YM that just triggered. I just don't like this one, so I'm not taking it. I don't like the way it looks, rather. I'm picky like that. You guys can take it if you want to. I'm just watching. I'm very, very, very picky on the setups that I take, so. Let's see. 41. So that BF or that candle would have been the first target, which it hit already. The second target will be high of daybreak. Oh. It looks like reading is truly fundamental. Have any of you signed up for the free group coaching through my WAP page? Or have any of you looked at it?
I got a notification yesterday. I just haven't signed up for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it came in yesterday.
It-
I'm gonna.
It
but
might
I just
it
haven't
might have
got-
been the notification might have been from Discord. I don't think I have it set up to send the notification there. The only reason I ask is because I clearly state, hey, once you sign up through here, you're not automatically signed up for the class. You still need to click on the link and then go through Calendly to sign up and get the Zoom link. So I'm going to send a mass email out to everybody to let them know that, because I probably like 40 people sign up for like through WAP and maybe like 2 people through Calendly. So I'm like, all right, clearly people aren't reading because that's not how you get into this. Oh.
'Yep, everything is crazy now. I didn't say profit, but let's see.
Let's see what the market has in store. Let me know if the clicking is obnoxious and I'll oh, Tesla's about to trigger. Beautiful. Seven actually. It's a little higher. Welcome to the Young Money Club, Rick. Brought to you by everyone's favorite, YM. Another 3 bar on YM. All right, give me that high of day. All right, that forex queues for a GTO completed on YM. Very nice. Excuse me. Hey, Tan, you might get an email from me regarding the Trader Circle session. You can disregard it since you already know about it. But I'm just emailing everybody that signed up through WAP as like a mass email. Of
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, man.
course. All right, Tesla is almost there. Trigger would be 87. Nvidia is almost there too. All right, we're in there on Tesla. First target is going to be 87. And now the best time when it comes to trading, the waiting game.
Sorry, Evan, what did you say the first target was for Tesla?
It's just $1 away from the entry. So 187.87. You can
Okay.
always reference the watch list and you can preset your alerts as well. Some people do that. So they don't have to like go back and double check it and stuff like that. My stop for this is 194.78, so $2 away to give it some room to breathe. It should just keep on going up with the big buying pressure that we had, but we'll see what the market wants for us.
Let me go ahead and start journaling this. So
Yep. Let's see. Mr. Vader himself, blessing us with the optimized retest. Ugh. Nvidia's about to trigger. By the way, if Nvidia does trigger, I'm not taking it. I'm already in Tesla.
Is 197.87 your target for Tesla?
My first target. 4 cents away? Like, really? I won't let this go red if it does come back to entry. So whoever is in this with me, I'm moving my stop up to break even. No, there we go.
There, yeah, it just hit. I was watching it. It was like bing. As soon as you said that, it hit. I was in that one with you too, man. I made 20%.
Yeah, same. I did
Thank you.
23, 24. I'll take it. Sweet. All right.
I'm 3 for 3 for today. I am done. I feel like I'm gonna, excuse my language. So I'm just gonna keep watching the rest of the day.
Yeah, I'm done myself. I have a meeting in 20 minutes, so I'll stick around for like 5 minutes or so. I'm just journaling right now.
I think today's the most profit I've made since I started trading on
Sweet.
like a day. And like, I mean, it's $60, but I'm extremely happy with the progress I'm making.
Great work. And remember, it's not about the money, it's about, following your rules and things like that, because the money is a byproduct of you doing that. Because, if you have a small account now, you're only making $60, but the same thing down the line, when your account gets bigger, you'll be making $600 or maybe even 6,000 a day, which is definitely possible. It just takes time, as always.
Yeah, I look at it more in the sense of percentages, right? Because 20%, I mean, with the 3 trades it took today, it was like 20% each one of them, then they were like $20.
Mhm.
So it's like $60. So that's like you said, those percentages as the account grows, that grows the profit.
Exactly. That's pretty much what I do. It's like if I start with 1,000 and then let's say I only use 10% of the account, which is $100. Once I get to 1,500, now I can use $150 and then 200 and then so on and so forth. That way you're still consistent with the same percentage gain, or you're still consistent with the position size according to the account size.
Right, right.
And then you'll slowly get used to the bigger numbers. Because if you go from like 100 to 300 position size and you're still at like 1,200, you may not be ready for that loss emotionally. So slowly building the account, stuff like that can help.
Yeah, for sure. What does Big Worm say? Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. I understand.
Yep. All right, let's bring this back. Looks like NVIDIA triggered as well, but I am done for the day regarding trading. 3 for 3 as well. Technically 2 for 2 because I copy traded the same trade on 2 of my accounts for futures, but I'll keep it at
Yeah. And thanks for me. So I took MES, MYM, MNQ, same blade. They all worked out. So I'm done as well.
there
I mean,
you
like
go.
180. Yep.
Very nice. What account is this? There we go. Don't forget to journal your trades.
Yeah, about to do right now. Yep.
Yep, once, that's what I'm doing now myself. Once I'm done with that, I will log off for the day. Let me just take this screenshot because I'll need this. And then let's go on the 4-hour. Let's get that screenshot.